Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, Gene? Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone's having a good night. It was a very, very big week for us. A lot of books this week. You can see a lot of blanks in there, taking up some of the space, but a lot of books this week. Some that are pretty exciting to talk about. So let's go ahead and get into it so we can get through everything and blah blah blah. So starting off, we have Blood Hunt, and this is the Red Band edition. What does it say up there? Nothing. Explicit content. Fantastic issue.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe better than the first issue, which was great.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this Red Band issue, plenty of gore. Really, really sick issue. I enjoyed this quite a bit. We did also get the Momoko variant. This is the regular one here, but yeah, very cool cover that I wanted to grab that one as well. And then to follow that up, we got Union Jack the Ripper.
You read this one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. Another great issue. Not as good as the regular Blood Hunt, but pretty close. Like it was a really good issue. How many issues in total is Blood Hunt? Probably 5.
Let me see if like the little timeline in the back says anything.
It doesn't show the full thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, it only shows like.
This shows up to 2.
Yeah.
And then Hunt continues in June.
Yeah, but it probably 5. I'm pretty sure. Except for all the tie-ins for Blood Hunt. Yeah, the tie-ins have been really good. The only one I didn't love so far was Blood Hunters, which sucks because I was really excited for that one. Granted, next issue is going to be different people and stuff like that. So, next one has Kate and Elsa Bloodstone in it. So, pretty excited for that. But anyway, yeah, Union Jack was sick. Really, really enjoyed this. Of course, we got a blank cover for it as well. But yeah, Blood Hunt has been absolutely fantastic. It's really cool to see an event doing so incredibly well.
Later.
The reception has been incredibly positive.
Mm-hmm.
People are getting all the
Different
tie-ins and the variants.
People love these red variants.
Yeah, so many people.
You know,
we always buy blanks, but so many people come in and they just see that and they're like, "That's cool, I want that."
Mm-hmm.
And they're not a blank person, they just.
There's some random person that walked in the shop, just like I like the red cover.
Yeah, we've sold out of all the other ones we've had, and yeah, and it's to see the Red Band.
Oh yeah, people love it when we tell them this one has more gore in it.
Well, to see the 1 in 25s going for $200.
We already sold ours.
Yeah, the one at the shop, somebody already bought it, and the number 1. Granted, I don't want to say we screwed up. I don't know. For whatever reason, when I priced it, it was only going for $50, and then people caught wind of it, I guess, and realized I had a feeling there probably weren't that many of them out there. And it was a cool cover as well. This one...
For the first one?
Yeah. This one, I didn't like the 1 in 25. I don't know what it's supposed to be homaging.
Yeah.
And
it probably would have showed on the back, but we didn't open it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't care that much. But, anyway, moving on. We got Ghost Rider, Final Vengeance, issue number 3.
I didn't read this one because I didn't read the last one.
I didn't get around to this one either. I did read the second one, but I read a number of books. There was a lot. I had 10 books to read. But I don't know how many I ended up reading, and then I was like, I'm just going to lay here for a minute before stream starts. So, yeah, didn't get around to this one. I did read the second issue. I don't know if that was... I think that was one that came out when I was in Chicago, the second issue. So I didn't read it when it came out, but I read it last night in preparation to read it today, but it didn't make it. But yeah, I'm digging Ghost Rider. I'm curious to see what's going on with that one. I think, and kind of by the cover, I'm pretty sure Johnny Blaze. I want to say Donnie, and I'm like, that's not right. Donnie Blaze.
You think you're trying to mix Danny and Johnny?
I don't know. Maybe, but anyway, yeah. I think he's supposed to come back into the issue or to the series. I mean, a little bit. Moving on, we got Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, another one. I didn't get around to this one tonight.
I didn't get that one either.
I was tired. A lot of things happening. Didn't get to it. But we picked up the A cover, which is pretty fun. I like that one quite a bit. The Villalobos cover, pretty solid. The Frizzen cover,
really good.
yeah, excellent. Beautiful colors. Love that one a lot. And then, big chunk of change with 8 blanks. But, I mean, I don't know when there's been a Ghost Spider blank. Like, last time it was. It might have been that run or something. Let's see. Right there. That might have been... Look, I ordered these, okay? I ordered these blanks. If they wanted more, then they could have ordered more. I ordered these, and we did it on the FOC. Right here after showing off our books, we're gonna do that FOC. But anyway, I don't know when there's gonna be another Spider-Gwen blank. It's a good one with great colors. I love the like teal and purple that Gwen always has. And yeah, it's a great trade dress. Oh, doesn't want to focus on it, but it's a great trade dress. And I wanted it. I was like, that one's gonna be really, really solid. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some. And Marvel blanks are cheap, unlike some other places. Up next, we got Black Widow and Hawkeye. Again, I read issue 2 last night, but I did not get around to reading this one. So I'll get around to it eventually. Up next, we got Immortal Thor issue 11.
Oh, I knew I was missing something.
No, you didn't read this one?
No.
Well, can't tell you much about this one this week, but
it's been good. Past couple of them.
we got the A cover, and look at that, another Ghost Spider blank. Where'd this come from? Get in there. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, we also got the Art Adams variant with Angela. When's the last time you seen Angela on the cover? I don't know. And who is that? Green Korgs in the background? I don't know. Grorgs. I don't know where that other blank came from. Anyway, we got Sensational She-Hulk 8.
I did read this.
Who's doing these covers?
This was so good, as always.
Chris
Loving it.
Anka. Very nice cover.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that they're like, hey, what's up, Xbox? And Mighty Mike.
Hey, be nice down there.
Who was that?
Oreo growling at Waffle, just because he's disturbed her sleep.
Oh. Usually it's the other way around, but I was like, I don't think that sounded like Waffle.
They both do it to each other.
Anyway, I like that they're, I don't want to say
Nice.
paying tribute to Bartel, but it feels like keeping in
The
line,
same vibe.
yeah, with the Bartel covers. Could y'all hear Oreo growling?
Look at him. He's just a little baby. Look at his little eyes, Marco.
Uh-oh.
No, you go lay down in your little bed.
He's like, you spoke about me. That's
You
me.
little bed. Uh-oh, I gotta go to sleep real quick.
Anyway, up next we got the Terry Dodson cover. Get in focus.
Cut it out, you. Come here.
This is maybe we bought the Doctor Strange black costume. So this is the second black costume variant. I don't really get the black costume variant, but I mean it's Terry Dodson and it's a She-Hulk, so
I get their idea. It's what I've been asking for from Venomized covers, you know? Because you always see Venomized and they're not an actual, like, black costume, You know how Spider-Man had it first.
Yeah. Only thing I don't like is that Hulk back there.
Yeah, he is staring at his cousin's ass.
Not only that, but he looks like a sculpture.
Yeah.
Such a big week, huge week. I mean, absolutely huge week.
Like
Who did this
Thor,
cover?
Spider-Man, they're, fine.
Andres Genolet. I don't know. Cool cover though. She-Hulk on a hot rod. What more can you ask for?
Yeah. I love them together so much. God, I love this story. This love story between She-Hulk and Jack of Hearts. It's so good.
Xbox 6 is not a fan of the Angela. Tyler Kirkham did a great Angela.
Gayhart, ban him!
I don't remember if I've seen that one. I'll have to try to check it out later.
I'll Google it real quick.
Yeah, you can do that. But I feel like it's been a minute since we've seen Angela on the cover. But I love me some Art Adams. I know not everybody likes him, but I love him. I love him. I love him. I got a big Godzilla. Oh man, so last week there was a Godzilla 70th anniversary. The black suit is nice. Yeah, it's a Terry Dodson. It's a great cover.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, there's a.
It's pretty sweet.
Let me see it.
It's the Pride
I'm not
one.
the biggest Kirkham fan. That is good though.
It's the Pride one.
Wonder what year that was.
I'll find out.
I'm surprised you didn't grab the ASM negative space variant. I'm really weird with John Tyler Christopher.
2021.
I really don't like his negative space variants. Every now and then I'll grab one.
You're actually gonna have to move a little bit because there needs to be room for comics.
There were some cool second printings on some of them. There was the Captain Marvel he did and the Thanos he did. There were cool second printings where the backgrounds were like starry. I don't think we ended up ordering them at the shop, but I saw them and I was like, those are pretty cool looking. This week's was good. I don't know. I just didn't care for them. I'm not big into the negative space stuff. I know some people really like it, but it's just it's not my thing. Let me show you all this this Godzilla though, if I can find it real quick.
I don't know
Godzilla.
if I read this last Cobra. I think I skipped a Cobra.
So
Yeah, I skipped a Cobra.
So last week there was Godzilla's 70th anniversary. And there was a 1 in 50. What's up, Kenneth? How do I ban you? Ban me? For what I say? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Anyway, there was a 1 in 50.
Why does this keep doing this?
I don't know.
I'm trying to find out why, because I hate it.
But anyway, it was an Art Adams 1 in 50 for a book that I'm sure most places did not order 50 copies. And it's so freaking cool. That is a great cover. Now check out those prices. These are sold prices. Oh man, I want it so bad though. It is such a sweet cover. For not liking negative, oh yeah, I don't know. It's just not my thing. And again, I get that it's pretty popular. I'm not really into gimmicks. I mean, like, a gimmick can be cool. But even, like, you know, like, they got the Ghost Rider covers right now. I just don't care. Like, some of them look really cool, sure. I just don't care. Like...
But he's getting every Master and Apprentice cover.
That's more of a set, though. And it's not really...
In other news, unrelated
I think it's a little
news,
different.
They're making a new Street Fighter movie. Legendary's making it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Foil covers overpriced.
Depends.
Not by Marvel.
Marvel makes them,
Same price as their regular covers.
yeah. DC will up them $2 to $5. Like,
not into gimmicks. Although Chris was showing me the Deadpool versus. Well, it's Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe variants. And those
we're not getting all of them.
I'm probably gonna get quite a few of them. I'm not getting all. Some of them suck really bad.
Go lay down, baby. Go. No.
But some of them are pretty fun. And I'm not saying like I won't get like a set of things. I'm sure it's an amazing Godzilla's by Adams. It might drop. Everyone has Godzilla fever currently. Yeah, I don't.
It's a 1 in 50 that a lot of people probably didn't order 50 of.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be a
rare, 1 in 50 on an
God.
oversized book that I don't know about other comic shops, but people do not buy Godzilla comics at our shop at all. Yeah, those Space Ghost foils were ridiculous. $10 and $30.
God, like I think DC's a bit much.
Well, they do it like $1 more.
They do it like $1 more. Sometimes a bit more than $1 more. I've seen them do up to like $5 more on a foil, which is ridiculous. But
Dynamite's crazy.
Dynamite's crazy.
But at the same time, that's also the company that sells the metal foils and the limited virgin foils and all this stuff, and they're just like, I don't know, that's like how they make their money, is just catering to specialty crowds. And so I don't know. I'm not saying I condone it, but
yeah.
But I don't know.
We got a new customer in the shop. The first person I've ever seen order any metal foils.
Yeah. So excited for the virgin variant, and then yeah. All right, now let's keep moving on. Another book I didn't get around to: Ultimate Black Panther 4. Picked up the Boss Logic variant. I've been getting all the Boss Logics. Pretty cool cover. Am I caught up with this? I think yeah. I'm caught up on this one. Well, just haven't read this issue. Also came out this week was number 1 reprints, including a blank, because they didn't do a blank at first. I think they're also doing blanks on not just for Black Panther but Spider-Man and stuff on 2 and whatever. I saw that I was like, it's a bit too much now. Just saying, y'all should have bagged and boarded that one. Just notated the pricing on it. Usually I do. I didn't notice that one until later on. I can't remember what the deal was. I don't remember the situation, but I noticed it later, and I'm like, my God, why is this $30?
For which one?
Space Ghost. Anyway, up next we got X-Men 97, issue number 3. This is the Rion Gonzalez variant.
Very fun.
Another
a lot
artist.
of fun little details.
We love. Not everyone does, but we love Rion Gonzalez.
Mm-hmm.
Very fun cover. I feel like I haven't seen a cover from her in a while.
For a minute, it took me to realize like what Nightcrawler's doing. He's rage quitting. He's very upset he lost the game. It's going on in the background, which I think is very fun. I guess he's teleporting to throw his controller in a volcano or something, or off the roof.
You know, it'd be funny to see, when Gamer Rage or whatever, people will throw a controller.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be funny to see him throw it, and then he teleports and catches it real quick, and he's like, I was acting a little rash there.
I'm sorry.
Then we also picked up the Hildebrandt Jubilee.
Look at her, making fireworks out of her hands.
Sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle.
She actually did a little bit of like actual push in X-Men 97 with that fireworks.
You know what I will say was more of a gimmick. I mean, I guess this is like a gimmick. We're on to Star Wars. He's got a temper. So this is the Master and Apprentice Star Wars 46 with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. I don't know. Do y'all consider this a gimmick? It's more of just like an idea. I don't know.
It is like the same artist, unlike the other ones.
What I feel was maybe more of a gimmick was like what did they call those with the lightsabers and all that stuff.
I mean, that follows, I think, very similarly to that.
Not quite, because I mean,
as
like
being a set.
Yes, but that was like, I don't know, more particular. And felt more like this feels more like you can just buy it because you're like, oh, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, I really like them. That's cool. You know what I mean? And you can do the same for the other covers, the lightsaber covers or whatever they're called. But to me, that felt more.
I feel bad for the people that are that like started buying all the like through the shades gimmick covers because they're not ending anytime soon.
No, there's.
They got like a short box full at this point of one kind of very specific cover.
Which honestly, I kind of like and kind of wish there were things like that they did more of.
I hate the teeth variants. They're so ugly.
Yeah, the teeth ones suck.
How many Coca-Colas did you buy?
Oh, Star Wars stuff? I don't have any Star Wars Coca-Colas. Because for a little while there was also... Well, actually, not even for a little while, but there's been this, like... It feels like a very, very slow comeback to, like, two heroes sitting, or maybe even sometimes just one, and he's sitting at a diner, and then, like, in the window, you can see something, some fight happening in the city or something. Because there were... But it's not like, like, something drops now, and they'll, over the course of a few weeks, they'll drop 15 comics, with, Master and Apprentice, or Venomized, or whatever, this, that, or whatever, but with the diner one, they're just kind of like really, really far spaced out. Sometimes they're, a little close together, but it's not like a theme that all like comes out together at all. It's even like it's more or what's the word I'm looking for? I lost words. Dispersed than like the window shade variants, and there's less of them that I know about anyway. But that's a fun one. When I see it come back, I'm like, there you are again. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. The new Marvel Cokes. Oh, I don't know. I don't drink sodas.
I had one earlier today.
I think I do.
Deadpool Coke.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing one when I was at the store the other day. I don't pay that much attention to drinks though, because I don't drink sodas.
He doesn't drink.
I photosynthesize. Anyway, another gimmick. We got the 25th anniversary of Phantom of the Menace. There's always a bigger fish.
Which is what it should have been called, but it's like Terror under the water.
Terror in the Naboo Ocean.
Yeah.
It definitely should have been called There's Always a Bigger Fish. But that's a pretty fun cover.
Mm-hmm. I like how calm Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon are on it. Just ready to accept their fate.
Alright, up next we got, it's still in the Marvel adjacent, we got Predator the Last Hunt issue number 4. This is the series finale of both this issue, weirdly ending on 4, weirdly ending with one variant, and also wrapping up. This is the 3rd volume of Predator since Marvel has gotten it. And I'm pretty positive this is the end. This felt like the end to me.
Yeah, and my God, it's because it said end at it, but like, they could just make another issue after this, because it's probably gonna pick up right where this one left off, like the other ones.
Well, no, that's the exact opposite of what I was just saying. To me, this feels like the end. I don't think they're going to continue with this story anymore. I don't think.
It literally says end.
Does it say question mark? Does it?
Yeah, end
for
now.
The end for now. Okay, never mind. Like I said, hey, what's up, Jacob?
It really.
I didn't pay attention to that part.
It really felt like in another month or so, there's going to be another Predator announcement.
Yeah, in that case, I really wish this should have just been one full volume. The 3 volumes that it's been, I don't know why they went
3 volumes pushing on 4.
And see, that's another thing. Like, are the sales not that good on this?
Because there's no way it's not. They sell pretty well at our shop.
No, well, here's the thing though. I think it is because like, you keep restarting it, and it's this idea of gotta push a number one. Number one sell better. But then at the same time, like, it also feels like, why is this one ending on 4? They've all been 5-parters. Is this like, and it only gets one variant? To me, that screams like, Just cut it off. It's not doing well. Just kill it. It. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I don't. At that point, just release. What world are we coming to? Are we just going to release one shots? They all connect together, but every single comic is a one shot, so every single comic can be a number one, so they all sell better. Like, maybe it's not doing well. That's what I said. But like, I just feel like if they kept it as a ongoing series, or not even it doesn't have to be ongoing. It should have been at this point. This should have been issue 14. You know, because honestly, you lose people. Okay, Spider Gwen, LOL. Spider Gwen done that a lot, but in all fairness, this new Spider Gwen is an ongoing, so I'm excited about that. Now we'll see how long they run it, but in your shop it may be, but nationwide. I feel like the numbers are down in our shop as well on this, because here's the thing you also have to consider. When shops, the way like it works, the whole point of, or like how to sell comics is try to get this subscription. And it's a lot of work to get people to subscribe to something. Like that, but that's the whole point. You get them in, you get them signed up so that they continuously get this next issue. And for someone, okay, like for me, if Gabe Hart says, I know you don't like Predator, but what if Gabe Hart says, "Oh, I want any Predator that comes out," and I know that, I'll make sure to get him any Predator. But when you have people that either aren't being looked out for like that, or whatever, something's going to slip through the cracks, where, because the way comics come out, they're funky. Not everybody's paying attention months in advance when you need to be placing your orders to get these books. So they might have been on, what's going on, Canadian Survivalist? They might have been on for the last Predator series, but they didn't realize that it was ending and starting over, so they didn't subscribe to the new one. So I feel like there's a loss when you have just constant refreshing of the series number. You're actually losing subscriptions that way. Now, I don't have a ton of proof to show for that, but I think that is a contributing factor. I think so. The story's been good. I think the first volume was probably the best, but the third volume was probably better than the second one. But I just feel like people, and also maybe people drop off because they don't even think, they're like, oh, I was getting into that, now they're starting over. Even though it's the same story, but they think, oh, it's starting over, I don't want to get involved in a new one. I like that. I got to attach to these characters, and now they're already throwing them away. Even though that's not the case. So people just drop off for, I think, multiple reasons. And so, I don't know. I don't like this tactic of... Even Spider-Gwen was better than that. Because it would be like, here's 5 issues of Spider-Gwen, and then a pause, and then a wait for a little while. Here, we have a new mini-run of Spider-Gwen. I'm honestly fine with stuff like that, because I don't think every character needs to have an ongoing, and especially like I think if you're a writer and you don't really have a plan for a big story you want to tell, but you have an idea for a little one, I think it's totally fine to do a mini series and call it a day. That's all my opinions on it. Let me catch up on comments. I know people have been talking. What are your thoughts about X-Men always having over 6 titles? X-Men have... I'm at a struggle because I feel like X-Men have way too many titles.
But they all sell.
Well, but here's... more so, there's so many X-Men. I wouldn't want all of them in one comic or 2 comics, Yeah. That's too much.
It's very different from, like, the Avengers, where it's like, the Avengers all have their standalone books, too,
Yeah.
And when they're not being an Avenger, they're in the Iron Man book, or Captain Marvel, or Scarlet Witch.
I kind of wish they... separated more and didn't have as much to do with each other. Because
Try-
that's where I think like it becomes overwhelming. Because I might be like, oh, I'm interested in, we'll just say, Wolverine. And then it's like you start reading Wolverine, and they're like, "Oh crap! Well, I don't really understand what's going on here. I really should be reading the main X-Men title." And then you're like, "Okay, well, I'll pick up that too." And you read that, and it's like, "Oh, for this section, I really should be
Yeah.
reading X-Force, and then, or Marauders,
That's
or this or
my
that or
biggest
whatever."
issue with reading X-Men has been, oh, you need to read all 6 of them. You can't
It's
just
not even 6; it's like 100.
you can't like just read one because they tie in too frequently.
Yeah, I feel like it's too much going on in so many different directions, but they're all webbed together in a big nasty mess. And it feels like all or nothing, and to me that just means oh well then nothing. Um,
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna try to keep up the best I can on the new stuff,
I'm at least reading the McKay stuff, 100%.
but that's it.
Let's see.
If I can't keep up with it, then I'm not keeping up with it.
Silk gets around, or wait, gets a lot of
Silk gets around.
gets a lot of 5 mini runs, and it's weird. She's got around. See, that's where around came from. 30 legacy books and never gets a strong run like Miles or Gwen. See, again, I'm kind of okay with that. My problem comes with what they did with Predator. It was a mini run. It ended immediately, followed by another mini run with the same creative team, following the same story. It just became a number one to become a number one. They weren't done. They had more story to tell. Now, granted, it was like the end of an arc, but that doesn't mean start over again. I feel like it's confusing for the audience, people ordering the book, stuff like that. I'm fine with somebody, like I said, if a writer was like, hey, I want to do a Silk story, just a little mini. I got a little short 5-issue story to tell, in and out. Tell something fun, have a good time, we're done. Because a lot of people will be like, oh, I wish they would push this out into a ongoing or whatever. And it's like, well, maybe they could give that order, but then it's like, I feel like if you don't have an idea to write, then you shouldn't be forcing yourself to write it. I feel like you should come to something being like, I have a story I want to tell. That might be 5 issues, it might be 30 issues. That's my opinion on it. Anyway, X-Men, what about Batman? 18,000 titles. I guess the good thing about Batman is all those titles don't tie in. You don't have to read them all. They're just... DC doesn't have any other characters that make any money, so they just have to make a billion Batman titles. Spider-Man with 3 to 6 titles at a time. Again, I feel like usually don't tie into each other. Kind of the same concept, but not as bad. I get you, Jacob, but there are a lot of characters that do that. What was Jacob's? X-Men. No, I don't think anything's as bad as X-Men.
Mm-mm.
Especially again with the tying in part.
Yeah.
I guess Batman maybe competes number wise,
but they don't tie in.
But
they're all like individual Elseworld stories of Batman
or different time periods, and whatever. Let's try to catch up.
It's not like the Bat Family books all tie in together constantly, you know?
Night Terrors, for example.
And there's not even that many of them. There's
also,
Batman
Amazon
and
is...
Robin, Nightwing, Batman.
All right. Also, Amazon isn't moving forward with the Silk show anymore, but I think they're going to shop it around to other streamers. I would like a Silk show or movie or something, and I would like it if Amazon did it, because so far everything I've seen from Amazon is great. I just wish they would save the number one for a detrimental change. Again, I don't mind minis. Not if the next series comes out immediately and is following the same story. I'd rather a series that takes a break and comes with the same creative team. Takes a break and come back after 6 months, just keep the numbers going. It just depends. I don't know. Like, I will say, though, I wish new books would come out like this previous Spider-Gwen was Spider-Gwen Smash. Great. It has its own title. If someone really likes that and 4 years down the line wants to recommend that to someone, they can say, you should check out Spider-Gwen Smash. Not Spider-Gwen... what volume was that? Who wrote
what
that?
Year was that?
Yeah, what year was that? I don't know. Let me do some research. And then they forget to, and then never tell anybody, or never tell that person.
Yeah.
And whoops, sorry. I hate another good one going on right now is Venom Separation Anxiety.
Yeah.
It has its own title, and it didn't steal Lethal Protector. It didn't steal that title and just redo it again. That's not any better. That's actually almost worse.
I think there might be an old Separation Anxiety.
And I'm also fine with if they wanted to do. Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe.
Logan, you know about Venom comics. Was there an old Separation Anxiety, or is this the first one? You know, if they did Lethal Company, Lethal Protector 2, I'd be fine with that. You know, but yeah, I don't like when things come out, especially when they're minis. I'm a little bit more understanding.
An old one?
Oh well, never mind. I thought it was.
Yeah. I mean, in their defense, these modern books have a very old vibe about them that I really enjoy.
I still don't like it. But on my point of the name, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because again, I'm a little bit more forgiving with the ongoings.
I think these Predators have all had different titles.
I don't think they did. I think it was Predator, and then Predator Last Hunt.
I thought the other one had, the last one had a different title.
I don't think it did.
I thought it was Predator something, Predator Last Hunt.
I don't think so. I have to go back and look, but... Okay. I was trying to catch up with chat. I feel we catch up a little bit and then rant some more. Amazon. Okay, I just wish they would. I'd rather a series take a break and come. Okay, read that already. Yeah, they do miniseries with $20.99, and I like it that we get something. I think they've been pretty good about giving those different titles. The $20.99 stuff, I'm pretty sure. Which is good. Again, I just feel like it just feels like it makes sense to me. I don't know. I don't think McKay can fix X-Men for me. The characters just can't draw me. I mean, I like everything McKay does to varying degrees. Currently, Blood Hunt is just absolutely freaking amazing. This issue, like I said, I think, I don't know. I'd have to like go back and you know, view it. What do they call it when you're too fresh to something?
I have no idea.
But you know, like I just read it, so like I'm hyped. Kind of like if you like go watch a movie, you know, and you're like, "That was the best movie ever," and then you think about it a month later, you're like, actually, you know, it was good, but it wasn't the best movie ever.
Banner number 4 is worse than before because they weren't 5-parters; they were 6-parters.
There were 6-parters? Oh my goodness. Anyway,
unless it's just taking a break. If it takes like a little break and a number,
The Last Hunt Part 2.
Well, because it's at the end for now.
Some books also, it's also worth noting, some books just say that.
Yeah,
they
some
never
books just lie to you.
Well, they put it out there.
No, I mean, like they say the end, but then it comes back.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, McKay, X-Men. Blood Hunt is absolutely incredible. I think at this moment, issue 2 is better than the first issue, and I really love the first issue. Vengeance of Moon Knight has been killer.
Wow.
Like, has not missed a step. And that's coming off of the other Moon Knight series, which was great.
So good.
I don't know. It's hard to compare them because one's only like, 5 issues or something.
Yeah.
And then the other was 30 issues. Or 25. Wasn't it 30?
It was 30.
I was thinking so. Yeah. Here you go.
Dropping the only.
Anyway, so obviously within 30 issues, there were better points, but I don't think there were any bad points in that run, which is incredible. I will say Avengers was a little slower to start. I had like a burp that wanted to come up, but then it didn't. What's the other stuff? Death of Doctor Strange was good. It is nowhere near as good as Blood Hunt. Like,
Uh,
not close.
I've been loving everything he's done since Death of Doctor Strange, though. For Doctor Strange,
His Black Cat stuff is great. Taskmaster was
Taskmaster
great.
was so good.
Um,
It's like a little gavel.
Stop.
Order.
Stop. I'm sure that's stuff like that can be really loud in the microphone. But I was gonna before Blood Hunt. I was really thinking McKay might be better with small characters and like just individual characters because oh, we got 16 people or no 16 views. Oh, it's okay. But oh yeah, because like it felt like he was struggling a little bit on Avengers. Not to say that it was bad, but it was just nowhere near as good as his other stuff. But he's handling Blood Hunt amazing. And then also, like I said, to reflect back on Death of Doctor Strange, that was also really good. Strange was great after that. Doctor Strange continues to be great. We'll have to make a Jed McKay tier list. Okay, anyway, miniseries are just the modern version of a writer getting on a book for 5 to 20 issues. I don't consider 20 issues a miniseries. I think miniseries really probably taps out at 12. And then it goes back. I mean, especially, nowadays, 20 issues is a long series. All I'm saying is if you continue in the story, you should keep the number going. There was an old one. Oh, that was that, yeah. I meant 10. Okay, 10. Yeah, 10. Yeah, that's fine. That's why I said I'd push it to 12 because there's quite a few comics out there that are 12 issues. Now, that is obviously, that's on the longer end of a mini-series. But yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. Again, because like all the Spider-Gwen minis have had nothing to do with each other. And don't need the other ones to exist before or after it.
Some of them might not even be canon.
So like those, I'm totally fine being a mini, rather than all being compacted into an ongoing with number. Because I would hate for you to go to from 5 to 6, and then you're like, what is happening? They're like, where the previous or the new writer just doesn't care at all about what happened before it. Kind of like if, or like a good example would be if, because this technically followed the same story, but from Donny Cates' Venom to Al Ewing and Ram V's Venom, there is a major big difference in storytelling. And it's definitely its own run. Like, to go 10 years in the future and being able to talk about people, or talk about comics with people later, to say, to talk about the Donny Cates run versus the Al Ewing run, there's going to be a big difference, and there's already a big difference in feel, and who knows what continue to happen with it, but, because again, I dropped off on this current run. It was not for me. Donny Cates' Venom, I love. The King in Black stuff was awesome. We should go back to the Desa storytelling telephone game that it was. A writer in a section, then a new writer has to pick it up where they left off, and so on. I'm a bit of a mixed bag on that. So I think that it is good. There's certain things that sound nice, where people want something but they don't realize that they're wrong. Where things can sound nice in an ideal world, but I think it's important to take the perspective of a writer, and I feel like if you're being hired in and then you maybe you have an exciting story you'd like to tell about this character, and then you're burdened down with, they're like, well, you got to pick up here, this is happening, you have to resolve this, this has been being built up for 30 issues, you need to do this, and then weave all this stuff into your story. Then all of a sudden, all this stuff is happening, and you're just doing what has to be done, and you didn't get to really tell the story you wanted to do. Kind of like when you're telling a story, and then suddenly you have to tie in an event, and how people can really not like how that derails their story. I think it'd be the same thing, where... Because in an ideal world, you would find the perfect writer that really wants to pick up where that story left off. But I think realistically, you're going to find a writer, maybe a really good writer, that has an idea and a story that they want to tell. And from that perspective, I think it should be more important that they get to do what they want to write the best story possible. And as far as an ongoing, personally, I like ongoings to last probably about like 30 issues. I think that's a great, and to be one writer. I don't think anything needs to go past into a new writer. Unless something happens, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I think ideally have stories be one writer, whether that's 5 issues or 30, you know. And you can do more than that, but I think most people are probably done about 30. Whether that be their interest is done or the amount of good stories they have for that character is done at 30. Okay. I think the book I'm looking forward to the most this week is Symbiote Spider-Man 2099 number 3, the newest 5-issue mini-run for 2099 fans. I like when a writer... Oh, I already read that one. Wait. No, I didn't. I like when a writer comes in with an idea of fun, has to figure out how to get it there too. Miniseries today give the pleasure of not being creative with the in-between times, just create a story. No matter the timeline of... Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. I don't know. I feel like that would lead to worse stories, honestly. I'm not saying that nobody could get it done and create a good story. I feel like overall, though, the quality of storytelling would go down. And you would get less special storytelling. Because I feel like, for the most part, the best comic stories you'll ever read really mean something to the writer that wrote it. It's something personal, it's something that connects to them, and it's a story they had to get out there, and that's why it's so good. Now, I'm sure there's some, examples that out there that won't follow that, but I feel like most cases are like that. That's my thoughts on it. All right. We're going to continue now. Starting with DC.
Woo!
Y'all got me Red God. Here's another big message.
They got you Red God? What does that mean?
No, I was going to say y'all got me rambling. And then I said God, because then another paragraph from Gateway. I just feel like the market is to consumers with number ones. So the companies give into the uselessness of a number one. Like nowadays, I don't care about a number one. It's just a new start. But you have to have read the last. I don't know. Like I said, it depends on the series. Because like I said, I don't know how many past Spider-Gwen minis. I don't feel like you needed to read any of the other ones for any of it to make sense. Amazon is putting more focus on Spider-Man Noir. But if the team... But if the team who worked on Hitmonkey... I never watched that. Could make a Silk animated show, that could be really good because it was like the cartoon Archer but Japan. I do like the cartoon Archer. I need to watch Hitmonkey. Is that on Amazon or is that on something else? I can't remember. I just totally forgot about that show. Anyway, showing off books. We got the Villalobos Catwoman.
Love it.
Hulu. It was on Hulu. Okay. Yes, yeah. Oh God, I don't know when the last time I logged into Hulu was. But yeah,
I wanted to watch that one, just never got around to it.
Yeah, I just forgot about it entirely. Up next, we got Wonder Woman issue number 9.
So good.
A cover here.
You should be reading Wonder Woman.
So is Legion. I read it the first time, Gay Bart. Then we have the who is this? The ooh. I didn't know that was his first name.
What is it? You didn't know that his first name is
no.
Complicated to pronounce as his last?
Well, it's just Cedric, I think.
Is it? Or how positive are you?
Cedric?
Not very positive anymore, are you?
I mean, that's not too far off. Cedric? Maybe? Cedric?
Cedric.
Or Cedric. I don't know.
Or Cedric.
Anyway, can you see his first name? Oh, it's better like right there. Stjepan. How do you pronounce that? Anyway, pretty cool cover. Like that one quite a bit. And then we have.
I'll go to pronounce.com or whatever.
Yeah, Tedesco.
Love this cover so much.
I think I like the other one better. It wasn't good though. But interestingly, this current mini-series is written by Peter David, the original writer, Spider-Man 29. He is telling a story that takes place between issues 43 and 44 to tie up some character beats he always wanted to. That's cool. And I'm totally down with that. What's his name? I think Claremont's done some similar stuff recently, or for I don't know, past few years or so at least. There was that Gambit and Storm one that I don't know where that took place number wise, but you know, I think just kind of slipped into his X-Men run.
Stepan.
Oh. I don't know why I thought that was how you pronounce Cedric. I was like, I don't get it. Stepan Cedric? Maybe? Something like that?
I want to look up the last name now.
You have to put an accent mark where it is.
Mm-hmm. On the S. Oh, I don't know if I can put an accent
That one was after 267? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It won't let me put an accent mark on the S, Marco.
Oh, there's one on the S?
That's why I was like, I don't know how to pronounce this.
Cedric?
What accent mark is that on the C? Because it's not giving me an option for that.
You probably need a different keyword. But yeah, I like stuff like that. I think it's fun, and that was a good run by Claremont too.
Google just did it for me.
Seich. Okay. Seich.
Told you.
I was very wrong.
Yeah.
It also pronounced Stepan very differently.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Stepan.
Stepan Seich.
Seich. Okay. Seich. Anyway, up next, we're on to the indies now. We got Rook Exodus, issue number 2. Really cool cover.
Bird mask.
Awesome book. Rook Exodus, I recently learned, not part of the Geiger universe.
Doesn't have the checkerboard.
Doesn't have the checkerboard, which I'd made note of before as being weird. I've talked about it on stream as being weird that they didn't do that. But to me, I was like, oh yeah, this can fit right into the Geiger universe. I didn't pay attention to the numbers. Once someone like showed me the numbers, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You didn't get Rook Exodus. Maybe if you spelled it right. Such a big week. It is. Very big week, yeah.
Exodus.
Movement
of the people.
Did you not? I feel like you did. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this series. I'm a little bummed out that it's not going to connect into the rest of the Geigerverse. Oh yeah, I don't have you on here. Huh. Like you said, if you have a good idea, that's when the story should be told, not because you have to come up with something to fill a slot. Yeah. Might have forgotten. Yeah, I don't know. You're not on my list, so probably not. But yeah, anyway, Rook Exodus. I'm loving all this, what do they call it? Ghost Machine stuff. Well, and seeing, like, you know, I saw, like, that cover, the Ghost Machine, and I was like, oh, they're all going to team up at some point. I mean, because I know Redcoat and Geiger are supposed to meet up. So I was like, oh, it just made sense to me. I don't know. I can't be the only one that thought that. Moving on, we got Cobra Commander. I didn't read this one.
I did, but I accidentally skipped number 4.
I just
so it was a little confusing. So I'll need to go back and read number 4. It was good though.
That's the B cover. This is the A cover. Pretty cool.
He dons the outfit in this issue.
Oh yeah. And then we have Void Rivals 9. Pretty cool issue or cover, but we haven't read any Void Rivals yet. We need to get on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Transformers issue 4, third printing. Pretty rad cover. And then we have Duke issue 2, third printing.
Hi, V.
Hey, what's up, V?
Do you think we should show V their gift? I'm very happy.
V, would you like to receive a gift that is a surprise, or be shown the gift? Knee pads? Oh, on this guy. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Then we got one book to show off, and then it's time to do orders. Last book we have is White Boat. And I can definitively say I don't like reading prestige format books. I feel like these are uncomfortable to hold. They're too big. They're too big. Cool book, though. This is Scott Snyder and Francesco Francavilla.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get to talk about this guy because I was distracted by V's gift. But I love rock and roll in this book.
His gunfire looks like an old Christmas light bulb.
Oh, it does look like an old Christmas light bulb.
Prestige for Life. I don't like them. I really don't like them. I just wish they were regular size comics. Like, I don't know. They're unwieldy.
Surprise gift?
Oh.
Okay.
Because of my... Yeah, no, that's fine. I figured you didn't have time to go to the doctor. Because you went to the doctor. I'll send it tomorrow. Surprise. Okay, cool. I got some other little small things. I know I got a bunch of stuff to send you, but I'm going to try to just send you small things. Because I know you're moving and all that. But I've got a few things I've been wanting to send you anyway. All good. And that's it for the books of this week. That took an incredibly long time. I don't know if it's ever taken that long. Let me set up the FOC. And, ooh, starting off strong. Alright, Chris. We got Destro.
Yeah, I like that cover. I love the golden AK-47.
Yeah.
He prestiged it. And I guess put that B on like
we'll
watch.
Just hold that up.
And I do want a blank.
How many blanks you want? Oh, they got the anniversary cover.
I want like 2. I want more than 2, but no, just give me 1. I'm gonna be responsible and get 1.
I'll get 2. All right. And I guess we'll. Okay, maybe hold on. It'll be this, but in color. Oh, wait a minute. So those are all going to be connecting? I'm not crazy about the style.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the style.
I didn't order that other one either.
Man,
I'm going to have to hop off there. Good night.
It's only 11 o'clock. Mark only rambled for like an hour and a half.
It's only been an hour.
And you rambled for an hour and a half of it.
A lot of it was because of Gabe Hart.
You sure you want to stick around for the Pharaoh real quick? Look at these covers.
Yeah, they got a...
what is it, 28 days later?
I want to say 32, and I was like, that is not right. We got 28. I don't know if this is days or weeks. I can't remember. I don't remember which one was which. I think this is days, but I'm not 100% sure. Got some Joel. A lot more Image First books again.
Outcast. What is that?
It's an Image First reprint.
Oh. Because I really like that book, but If anything, I'd rather get like a trade or something of it.
Yeah. Misery. Is this another Spawn thing? It's got a McFarlane cover and a blank in its image. So the AC was broken at work, and I'm so drained. That's awful. Walked from one side to the other, and my shirt started sticking to me. Yeah,
it's the worst when it's a kitchen.
Yeah.
And the AC's broke.
Yeah.
Like, the Domino's one never worked.
Did I not order Moonman 3? Okay, I did.
It was
I
awful.
thought I did. Quit your job. How is he going to get comics then?
Oh, I always felt so bad for drivers when their AC in their car didn't work in the summer. Because it's like, goddamn.
Oh, my guitar came in today. Gay Part, you still here? I'll show you my guitar real quick. If you're still here. Okay, he's still chatting. I'll be right back, Gay Part. Oh, I gotta step over the puppies.
Yeah, step over a lot of things. There's
Hey,
some...
puppies.
Hey, puppies. Come here, puppy. Oh.
Don't break my chair.
It's the Oreo stream. Look at her. She's a baby. Doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. Get her.
It came in today.
Wow.
Guitar? Guitar?
That's that Texan coming out of them. That guitar.
It came in today, so I didn't have time to even tune it. I haven't messed with it at all. I just opened it. But yeah, I got me a little Fender Dreadnought. Oops, I smacked it already.
Broke it in half.
But yeah.
Lifts it up, the bottom half isn't there.
Got some,
It's very shiny.
some dust. Yeah.
He's gonna
super glossy.
create a huge sticker for the front. That's
I don't
just Jeff.
know what I'm doing yet. But yeah, I'm happy to finally have an acoustic guitar.
Each fret is gonna be Jeff.
But
Talking about Oreo.
she'll steal the spotlight. But yeah, I wanted to show it to you again. I'll have you take a look at it later. Jeff Tar.
Make sure to put that thing back there so Oreo doesn't do the thing. Yeah. I'll paint it, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that it's, just basic looking and wood and whatever. I kind of like that aesthetic, but then a part of me is also like,
I can make stickers.
well, I could, just do something fun with it. I'm not sure. I'm a little torn. I gotta have some time with it. See how it speaks to me.
Jeff stickers you haven't put in the car.
Look, I gotta clean my car before I put the stickers on, and I probably, because my car is on street parking, to do the stickers on the other side is gonna be a hassle. So I don't know. Well, I'm gonna get to it. I promise. I still got the stickers.
Just do it one Monday.
I got the Jeffs. I meant to actually do it this Monday, and then Monday went by, and I was like, shit, I didn't do it. All right. That was the guitar. Moving on with comics. I don't do stickers on cars. There's already a license plate to identify me. I don't want to be a target. It'll be really easy to find my car in a parking lot, though. Logical or PTSD, you decide.
And Marco's Heart's kind of hard to find sometimes. It's a basic-ass white car.
Yeah. It just looks like any other white car.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of looks like your car, too, V.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if our cars were next to each other away in a parking lot, I don't know. There was another white car parked to us the other day from a little far away. Couldn't tell. So is yours and you love it? I don't know. If it wasn't for Jeff, I wouldn't care to put anything on my car. But Jeff exists, so. Anyway, moving on, we got Red Coat 3, which I feel like I also maybe ordered already, maybe not.
Oh, Marco, he's doing the arm thing, but because he's wearing loose clothes, you can't see the bad musculature.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't order this yet. I don't know. That was kind of boring. I'll just get the A cover.
Honestly, without the bad musculature, that pose doesn't suck.
Yeah, I mean, like it's fine, and it makes sense in this context, you know.
Yeah. Although you know what doesn't make sense? The weird vampire thing in the background also doing it.
Take it easy, man. Time to bash artist. Who was I bashing?
We're bashing Brian Hitch.
Brian Hitch has a weakness of only being able to do this pose, but in all fairness, we like Brian Hitch doing red coat.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know why.
Normally, I can't stand Brian Hitch, but you know.
And I just said this one was boring. I don't know. Like, I don't hate it, but it's just like it doesn't. I'm not buying it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, I gotta get this one too.
You said that like you don't believe in it. I'm not buying it.
I don't think it's real. Rat City. All right, that's it for image. On to boom.
Let's see what I've been liking those gold foil.
They have been cool, but since we can't get them all, I don't really. I mean, I haven't read something. This one's sweet though. I think I got to get this one. Not sure. I haven't paid attention, but I certainly will now. Oh wait, is it just me, or are they doing 5 times as many reprints in the last 6 months than in prior years? Like Marvel and DC doing reprints and foil versions of the reprints.
You're talking about specifically the facsimiles? It does seem like a lot of facsimiles in like last year and this year.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. They've been doing facsimiles, at least Marvel. I know I've been doing facsimiles for a while. Like, that was a pretty normal thing for them. And then, I don't know if it was them or DC who did it first, but somebody did a foil one. And I think that sold really well. And they caught on.
And they've been selling pretty good.
And yeah, all the foil reprints do pretty good.
I like DC's a little better just because they also give us blanks.
Yeah.
Blanks that aren't exclusives.
I like the DC blanks. I wish... Man, I'm still upset.
Because the old trade dresses on a blank cover, ooh, beautiful.
They look so good. I love the old trade
Especially because DC does this. They add, sometimes the paper will be, like, different or something. Like, it'll have a gradient or a pattern on it, you know?
I gotta check Unknown Comics. Stop it. Because I don't know if they did a Godzilla blank or not. I meant to check and I forgot. I'll just search Godzilla.
Oh, for that Marvel one?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they did, God.
No, it doesn't look like it. Which is both good and bad.
Yeah. Which is, it's good. We don't have to, because we have to get it.
Anyway, I'm getting this. Very solid frozen covers.
Yeah.
Or cover. But yeah, these gold foils, these 5-year foils,
they've been really sick.
They look really good in person.
I think even that looks good.
I mean, it's cool, but because it's just a partial foil, just the gold. Just the gold is foil, you know. And
I love anything where like the foil is gold. You know, they've done that for some Wonder Woman covers before, and it's like, oh.
They're really cool, but I mean, if I read Something's Killing the Children and was into it, I'd probably be all about it. But
my one commission piece from V, it's not like foiled, but it's a little metallic. The gold is, and it's like, oh, beautiful, love it.
Second printings, Black Widow and Hawkeye, issue 4. There's a Scotty Young one as well. Probably don't care about that one. Let's order this. I almost exited out of the whole thing. Daredevil and a goofy pose. Okay, I'm making fun of it. They keep putting them in gorilla poses. I don't know why. Some new metallic paint to experiment with, by the way. That's fun. Hey, what's up, Trev? Who is this?
What are the LGBTs?
I have no idea who this is.
Yeah,
she looks cool.
I feel like that's a problem with some Pride characters. It's just like, who is this?
Every time it's Pride covers, it feels just like every cover almost is like, who are these people?
Like, I think Marvel has bigger ones than DC does.
Specifically DC and Star Wars, especially Star Wars.
Like, DC's big ones are Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn, and
Yeah.
Ivy.
I wonder if they pay the original
But-
artist. I can nearly guarantee you they do not have to pay those artists, or if they do, it's very, very little.
Yeah.
From my understanding of Marvel and DC, I forget what type of contract it is, but they pay you to work, and then you make stuff, and it's theirs. Who is this be? Let's see. Oh, speaking of facsimiles, here is the Deadpool #1 facsimile. Let's see. Is there a foil? There is a foil indeed. Oh my goodness.
That's Mommy Milkers.
There also is a 1 in 25 variant.
They've been doing that. Marvel started doing that recently, giving their facsimiles 1 in 25 variants.
I think that's fun.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing.
There's always a foil. Yeah, Trev, I think it was right before you came into the stream. Jacob was talking about talking about them doing foils and reprints and stuff. Helverine 2, we haven't even gotten Helverine 1 yet. Yeah. Let's see. We typically like Casa Grande.
Yeah, I typically like Casa Grande.
We'll hold that off.
Let's see this one. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need it though.
Yeah, I'll probably. I guess we'll just put both of them up and I'll wait.
Oh, anyways. So yeah, DC has those 3 Pride characters with Alan Scott Green Lantern, like kind of far, but still like one of their more known ones. But Marvel, what do they got? Black Cat. They got Hercules. We got
Loki,
Iceman.
America Chavez.
America Chavez.
As big, but
no.
Recognizable.
I feel like everybody knows America Chavez. Just they haven't made a book for her in forever.
It's been it's been a couple years at least. It was a good run too. I really liked that last mini that she had. I thought that was a great little mini series.
I think Thor technically, but he never does anything.
No, he's too busy kicking ass. He's always got an army to fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Harley Ivy.
John Kent. How could I forget Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but like, I don't know. They have a handful, and then after that, it's like you see all these characters, and you're like, I have no idea who they are. I like that one though. It's not like super incredible, but I like it. Let's see. Oh, here's a Pride one.
New Valkyrie. She's not as
yeah, she's not as known.
Yeah, I said Hercules.
I don't love this one.
Why is Jackpot there? Is she?
Or
is she just there because
she's in
Black
the title?
Cat's? Is she just they care for that?
It is her book.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no knowledge of her. I don't know.
Because that's just Mary Jane. Like.
Yeah. You think your head's too big? Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this cover.
I think all their faces are a little funky. I don't really like it.
Yeah.
There's a Scotty Young. I might have to get that one. If it's a Black Cat one, I'll probably grab it.
It's probably going to be Jackpot.
Probably. Kid Venom #1? I thought they already did a Kid Venom #1. Is this a new #1?
Well, we were talking about that earlier too, Marco. New #1.
Or was I wrong? I have no interest in Kid Venom.
Yeah.
This is a foil though, might be cool.
A Negative Space.
Who was I talking about? Negative Space? Gabeheart?
Maybe.
I think so.
That one's better looking, I'd say. Like it's, but it's still not. I don't know. Not for me.
Yeah, I just don't care about him too much.
Midnight Suns, Blood Hunt 2.
Oops. I double clicked. This event's just so good.
Johnny, what's your plan?
He's just trying. Image's new line is face it jackpot. You just hit the jackpot. Is that real? I have no idea. I haven't been reading any of it, so it's possible. I wonder what the Scotty is on this one. I'm curious. I think the A cover probably.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Bunch of trades, an omnibus. Spider-Man Ghost Spider 2. That's a great cover.
Woman! That's what Miles is doing over there.
Yeah, I like that.
Or is that Superior?
You're just kidding. Okay. I could see it though, like from a person that knows nothing about. And
you could just tell me, and I'll just have to believe you.
I haven't read the new run.
I like this cover.
Yeah, I like this one. I'm such a sucker for her colors. Oh, Villalobos? Well, we don't know what it looks like, but it's ordered.
Yeah.
And then a black costume. That one I'll have to see.
Yeah.
Stephanie Hans is okay. Ahsoka?
DNA.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid cover.
Mm-hmm. It's weird they're not showing the other ones, because they 100% showed them in the preview.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, wait, no. Those are different ones, because the ones that showed in the preview were down there.
These are all incentives. Oh, this is a 1 in 10, a 1 in 100, and a 1 in 25. What is the TV variant?
We'll probably get the 1 in 25.
Possibly. I don't know. We'll see. So here's
This
the
one's-
Akka
I
variant.
love this one.
Yeah, this one's great.
V's not going to talk in chat until it's gargoyle time.
We don't know if it's gonna happen.
That one's fun.
Yeah, it's good. I'm not crazy about it.
Yeah.
Let's see real quick.
This is the one I was not a fan
Yeah, I
of.
don't like this one. This is the worst one. The action figure I don't care about. This one, this is a foil too.
Mm-hmm.
This one's gonna be good. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have a price. But Marvel's usually pretty good to us.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and order it.
Shit cover the one where she's standing kind of like that.
This one? Is this what your shit cover is? Yeah.
Okay.
We don't like this one.
Yeah, not a fan of that one.
Yeah, it's funky. We don't like it.
It has very much
Like
traced scenes from the TV show.
This one I like. I just don't know if
Yeah.
I like more than the other ones. And it's like I already got two. That's...
Yeah.
Oh, but there's a Sprouse 25th anniversary.
Sprouse has never let us down.
We love Sprouse, and Sprouse loves Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
We got Darth Maul, Black White. I don't really like this one.
Yeah, is it the only one?
Who is this? Sarah Pichelli?
Okay, no, there's more.
Oh, there's a John Romita Jr. I think Cicada is alright.
It's like recent Frank Miller. I have to disagree with you on that. It
This?
doesn't look like Frank Miller.
Or this. This kind of reminds me of Frank Miller. Kinda.
No.
More so
even
than
that.
the other one.
Yeah.
More than that. That's why you can't trace photos straight up. Always looks whack. Yeah.
There's a whole Obi-Wan book that did that. It's so bad.
It is some of the worst interior art I've ever seen from a good artist.
From a good artist that's done good interior art before. It really must have been, I didn't know I was being hired for this job. I'm going to do the minimum amount of effort.
I'm pretty positive that they told him it doesn't matter what it looks like. Just put it out. People will buy it. They're not going to read it. Because it's just the show retold in comic form poorly. And nobody cares to read that.
And literally every panel is a shot from the show.
And honestly, I can't be mad at him for that. You really need that kind of comment. So would you...
If you were hired to make a book based on a TV show that is exactly the same as that TV show...
And you got other jobs going on that are more important...
That you care more about.
And they straight up told you, no one's going to read this. Would you just do a rush job and just get it done and it not look good, and just get your paycheck and call it a day, and move on to other things that are good
that you care about
and people will care about and actually look at. Because again, you wouldn't see. I don't.
Integrity couldn't be me.
I don't know. I don't blame him for that. You know what I mean? I don't blame him for being like,
I'm gonna make a check today.
kind of like the same thing for like when people will rag on like movie stars. They're like, oh, I can't believe they were in that movie. I'm like, look, they made a lot of money, and then they went on to make better things that, you know, didn't pay as well but were really good because they did the shittier thing that paid well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or similar situation happened very recently with Danny Trejo. In a way. So Danny Trejo's in whatever anyone will hire him to do. I think he'll do anything for the art of acting and money.
Well, he's talking about, he just loves being in movies.
But he's gonna be in this like conservative show or something, and people were like, "Man, I'm disappointed about that." But then you think about it for like 2 more seconds, and you're like, "Danny Trejo probably doesn't care.
He probably didn't.
He's
look at
not
the
there
script.
for the politics."
He probably was like,
if you look at like his actual actions in real life, they don't really align with the politics of the show.
I remember
he's just there.
Oh, Xbox had also seen the interior work.
He's just there to get some money.
I remember that interior work that was terrible. It looked like when CW iZombie cut away to another scene and had a comic filter over the characters. I respect Nick Cage for that. Yeah. Yeah, because like a lot of people, I'm trying to think of like other examples. The only person I can think of movie-wise is like they like to shit on Robert Pattinson for what were those movies?
Twilight.
The Twilight movies. And I'm like, dude made money.
Dude made money.
Dude made money.
And then
I can't clown on him for that, you know?
Dude made money, was in some like smaller films.
He went super indie after that.
And then he was Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, damn good Batman too.
And I think if I had the opportunity and somebody was like, hey, I need you to do this thing, and I'm like, wow, this thing's shit. But they're like, we're going to pay you a fuck ton of money. And then you think, with that fuck ton of money, I could do so many cool things. I don't think there's any disrespect in doing that. That's my opinion on it.
Another kind of side of it, Thor Love and Thunder's biggest defender is Chris Hemsworth. Because he's like, I had fun, I made money.
I can show you the clip if you haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it yet. We can check it out later. Always shows up ready to... What? Act? Oh, act his butt off for even the lamest paycheck movie. Yeah, I can also respect that out of an actor that... somebody had a quote. I don't know if it was Christopher Lee? I can't remember, but there's some actor... I don't think it's Christopher. I don't know. That's just the first name that came to mind. But somebody said... I'm probably going to butcher
The heart
it.
is gone on your chat screen? Horrible.
Oh, it's there for me.
Yeah. In the way.
Yeah, it's blocking words. I can't read shit. But there's some actor that said something like, it's okay to be in shitty movies just as long as you're never shitty in them.
Yeah.
Something like that.
What's his name?
They never actually pay you a fuck ton of money in my experience, but I'm also not an actor. Well, I mean...
We're mainly talking about bigger actors here.
I mean, he got paid a fuck ton of money for the numerous Twilight movies he did. I can guarantee you that.
He might not have get paid a fuck ton for the first one.
Probably not.
But his, he 100% negotiated more money for the other ones. You know? Because at that point he's like, well, they need me.
But yeah, that's a bit of a different mentality that I also can respect for sure as well. Because that's, you know, like, from a perspective of an actor, you know, you're going to try out different movies and do different things, and a lot of that is out of your control whether the movie's going to be good or not.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know...
started off talking about comic artists. using act as an example, so I was saying as an artist.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
I mean, that's not a one-to-one comparison for sure.
No, it's.
But if you think of it in this way, it kind of is. So for the, what was that, Obi-Wan series, like I said, is a good artist, did absolutely horrendous work. And so think of it in this way. So you're getting paid probably just the normal amount to do the interior for a comic run. But the caveat being,
You don't put nearly as much effort into it.
you don't put that time in there. So in a way, it's like if you got paid the amount to do, what was that, 5 issues or
I think it was like
10 issues? If you got paid 10 issues worth of money to do 1 or 2 issues worth of work, that's being paid a fuck ton for the time. You know, for the time that you put in. And that's where I'm like,
I get it. I understand.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
You got your bag and you got out of there.
And again, I'm really of the opinion that he was told, we don't care what this looks like, it just needs to be done. Because I think people only buy those comics for the covers. No one reads them because it's a worse experience than just watching the show.
Do you think they didn't make the Book of Boba Fett a comic is because then it would actually be a book?
I don't know. I don't know why they didn't. I feel like you can slap Boba Fett on the cover, 3 covers a week and it'll sell. But anyway, that's my perspective on that. Let's keep ordering comics.
Yeah. But on the same thing though, I do like that the Mandalorian one has like nice original art inside. Like an interpretation.
Yeah, but you still don't read it though.
You still don't read it.
So it feels like a waste, doesn't it?
It does, but I like it.
To me, that's kind of sad for an artist to put in all that time and to know that no one looked at it.
I looked at it. I appreciated it.
You looked at 2 pages. All right. I think I'm just going to order this one because I don't like this one. I'm sure I won't like the Ramita Jr. one.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the safest bet. Waffles, you're being a wiggle worm. I can't.
Here, turn.
I can't do this.
Let me grab a waffle. Back into the bed with you.
Oh, I mean, I could have did that. Agree. Eyes on Me was amazing. Rose had to be so many personalities on the fly, and she did amazing. She's also really good in the CBS comedy Ghost. Okay. Well, in all fairness, Nick Cage spent his money on a lot of really... He just spent money. He was really bad with money for a long time. I don't know how much of that stuff he still has anymore. Anyway, moving on. Ultimate Black Panther, Boss Logic. Don't know what it looks like, but I'll grab it. Yeah, see, like, I don't know. It's all right, but I don't want it.
I like the like circuit board in the background.
Yeah, it's more fun than usual. I'll give you that.
More.
Oh, that's a second printing. I don't care enough about the series to get a second printing. Why is there 2 Momokos? Second printings. That seems weird. There's a Clayton Crane one. It's a pretty good cover.
He looks like a bat. I hate his new his ultimate mask so much. I like Union Jack.
Union Jack was awesome. I do want to see the Philip Tan one later, so I'll
cutting the head off of Vampire.
Yeah, this was sick. See that?
Look at the craze. Look at his eye.
I don't think there's been a story with Union Jack since King and Black. I almost said Blood. I really like his character because he's just like such a beaten down,
such an asshole.
He's an asshole. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this tracked like. It wasn't 100% the same vibe as the King and Black one, but it felt like this could be where he is now from there, you know. Vengeance of the Moon Knight.
I love
Our boy.
8-Ball using the
Pull cue.
pool cue as a stake for vampires.
Yeah.
That is such a goofy thing. I love it so much. I love the little flare he's putting on it and everything too.
Oh, the Via. We got to see the Via for sure.
Yeah.
We'll check out the Scotty Young. Man, there's really a lot of covers not ready this week.
Yeah.
Let's see this one. Nah, I don't care about it. Meh. There's a Miku Suyan.
Vampire head, corner pocket.
A Scotty Young. Ooh, Magic. My girl. Getting her own comic and her own covers. Unfortunately, we can't see them.
No.
Casa Grande probably. Talavera, I'm not familiar
It'd be
with.
funny if they used the image coming soon for a blank cover.
I feel fairly confident to go ahead and order the Casa Grande. The Momoko's sweet. I love the Momoko. Man, I wish I could see them. I want to know what they look like. Alright, that's it for Marvel. On to Dynamite.
Elvira.
What's going on in this one? Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
I don't care enough to get it, though. Vampire time. I mean, all of Marvel is safe to say vampire time. There's lots of blood hunt going. Wow, that is a really short
Yeah.
Dynamite.
My God.
Well, no gargoyles. I'm sorry. On to other comics. It's really funny because you missed like 2 or 3 streams that had a lot of gargoyles in it, and then it's like, okay, well, I guess you don't want gargoyles anymore. You know, like, ever since, like, you missed all those ones, and you've been here, no more gargoyles. It's just not happening. You had your chance. Oh my God. Could y'all hear our younger brother screaming? He's up there playing a video game. It's definitely cheesy, but still one of my top leisure watches. So many really incredible actors doing ridiculous things, and some are in pretty big productions now. It's good to see. There's a new Cyberpunk comic, V. This one's called Kickdown. I'll check it out. Let me see if there's other covers. That's the A cover. Oh, yeah. There we go. Here's the B cover. V is excited. Here's the C cover. I think I'm leaning towards the A. You had no idea? I didn't know about it either. What about the Akira homage? What do you think? Let's see him again.
The Akira homage.
Yeah, I was leaning A cover, but then there's the Akira homage, and I'm probably gonna go with that. Yeah, I do like this cover. I think it's got fun negative space. I like this expression. I think is pretty fun. The hair is pretty fun. This one, I think, lacks depth. Like, it's too complicated and flat. A cover's hot too, yeah. I think there's too much going on, and like, you don't get a good sense of depth in this one. Not terrible, but like me. This one, you get a good sense of depth in this one. Oh, so that one was also an homage, or this one is an homage? Would make sense if they were all homages. I might just not be familiar with. This does look familiar. Not this one. This one looks familiar to me. That's the thing about homages. Sometimes you don't, as long as it's not like a very, very blatant, obvious. We like the Akira one. I feel like it's Is see, that'd be weird to me if the A cover. I mean, I guess it could be too. If they didn't do it on the A cover, that could still track though. And then they're like, we're gonna do a bunch of homage covers. Like that's something that sometimes they decide to do. I'm gonna get the Akira one. But it'd be weird to do two homages as variants and then a not homage. But I mean, this cover I think is okay. It's not like super exciting or super fun. I think it's drawn well, but yeah. But loses to the Akira homage. The A cover is at least an homage to the game. Okay, fair enough. That's the first thing that happens in. Okay. Gotcha, man. Gotcha, man. Kin? They're going hard with the Gotcha, man. Yeah, hopefully I like this one better. I know you liked XOXO, V, but that was a lot of letters. Sorry blowing up chat. No, it's fine. We're just chatting. You had more to say about that part. But anyway, I know you liked XOXO, but I couldn't get into it. I think, like I told you, it was the combination of I probably didn't understand enough about the universe or something, or at least those people, to care about what was happening. But then also, I couldn't get into the art. I really couldn't get into the art. And see, I don't know, the writing just didn't really do anything to me. But again, probably means more to you. What is this? A graphic novel. Okay, so it's a little anthology book with each writer giving an interpretation of the each song on Vulgar Display of Power. It's kind of a fun idea, but it's a $40 book. I can't remember how many songs are on that. Plus, it's a hardcover.
My God.
There's no writers that are we like, oh man, I'd have to read that, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody I recognize. I mean, it's a cool idea. I just wish it wasn't $40. I feel like, and again, I'm not a big hardcover guy either. If it was a soft cover and like $20, we all be up for 4 more hours. Yeah.
Why specifically 4 more hours?
I mean, if you want to do something in 4 hours, that's probably a little more iffy.
But if you want to do something for 4 hours,
yeah, that's probably more doable.
I was actually going to ask you if you wanted to play some games or something. But if you want, I already have a plan in mind. I want to watch the new Ginny Nips.
Oh God. Maybe, honestly, because what I kind of was wanting to do, maybe 2 things. I want to mess around with my new guitar a little bit, but I also desperately need to bag and board comics. So maybe I could do that while watching.
You can play games and watch at the same time. That sounds nice, actually.
Oh, that's a tree. Oh, this is a new one though. I need that.
Drawer.
You'll draw. It's really funny. I don't think I've ever watched a video from her, but it's been on my recommended page every single time I open up my recommended page. I don't know if it heard you, or no, we weren't in voice call. I think you were messaging about it. Yeah. I don't know if my computer read your messages or if she just has that kind of pull like that.
She does kind of have that pull like that. It's a big thing that she's come back to YouTube after this long.
Yeah. I mean, it's still crazy though to be popping up in... I guess I do have like the Star Wars connection though as well. That could be something. It's the pool. I mean, fair enough. It just, I don't know. I hate when you talk about something or whatever, and then it pops up everywhere. I hate that shit. It's weird and creepy, and I don't like it. And so I'm sure this is not quite that situation. But that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about with ads. It was really funny. I was watching a Charlie video where he clicked on some website for something, and there was ads everywhere all around the article. Magic cards. And he's like, God damn it, this is disgusting. Why is it doing this to me?
Calling him out.
White Boat Convention exclusive. It's kind of fun. Promise you, at least in this situation, it's the algorithm pushing her because it knows her pattern of going inactive for a while, then showing up with a slam dunk long form vid. And YouTube is rewarding long form content right now like mad. It's also really weird because like that's also still like not what you're supposed to do is have a massive huge break, you know? And so, but like that proves that that's not like an instant killer for you. But it feels like 99% of the time YouTube will punish you hard for taking any amount of break. Alright, that's it for this week. Didn't feel like it was too bad. Not like this week. Like what came in, or stack this week. Massive stack this week. It's a well-established pattern over years for her, which is probably a big part of it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. It's just weird, you know? There's no, like, concrete rules, but, like, I don't know. I got punished on my channel big time when I took my break. YouTube was not happy with me. I came back and it's like, would you like 2 views? That's all you deserve now. You left us. But yeah, that was a long stream of mainly ranting. But we had a lot of books to show off as well, so there was a lot of things going on. But a lot of rants today, a lot of conversation.
A lot of rats?
A lot of rats today, just running about everywhere, biting my toes.
There they are right there.
They're sleeping. But yeah, appreciate everybody for hanging out, and anybody that is watching this on the replay. I need to get better at acknowledging that, probably more so at the beginning of the stream. But look at my face right there. Right there. There I am again. But which one's the real me? But yeah, I need to get better at acknowledging that, because I do get quite a few people checking out the video afterwards that, you know, can't make it to the live streams, and it happens, you know. Not everybody's schedule lines up. But appreciate anybody watching, whatever time they are. And I like chatting even when it's not live. I always like to hear people's comments and talking about books they're excited for or whatever the deal is. But I guess we'll hop off here. Our stream intro.
Oreo just sitting right here?
I want to make a new stream intro. I used to play music, but then YouTube tore my channel apart. Started banning videos. I thought it'd be fine if I didn't monetize the videos, but apparently that's still not even okay. And I used obscure indie bands. Apparently nothing is safe anymore. I don't know. I just like to have a little bit of time to start the stream for notifications to go out. You'll make my well, see, that's the thing, like, I don't know. I kind of liked it to be like roughly 5 minutes, but not definitely. It kind of was kind of like I'd start.
A bucket you can hit? Hell yeah.
I'd start the stream and then wait like roughly 5 minutes, or if I'm still setting some things up or whatever, it gave me some time to be like, okay, I got this little bit of time to get everything together before stream starts. And sometimes stream starts and I'm like, hold on, give me a second, I'm chaos. But I don't know. It is what it is. Whatever. I don't know why YouTube's got to be such a prick about it. Because again, I don't care if like I don't monetize my streams anyway. Even though Gay Part occasionally will complain about getting ads, even though I have them turned off on my streams. I don't know how that happens.
It's the price he pays for winning your.
True.
your...
But anyway, so I don't have my streams monetized, so I don't know why it matters if I play music or not. To me, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. We're not here to get into another rant. We're here to say goodbye. Thanks, everybody. V. I guess we'll hop a call here in a little while. I'm going to be messing around with my guitar for a little bit first. I need to at least tune it.
I got to show you the really funny image, Marco. That
Play a power chord and put it back in the case.
I wish Terrence showed up this stream because I wanted to ask him a question about something. I wanted to ask him if I could use this image as an alert. I'm gonna use this one and this one as an alert.
Alright.
And this guy too.
Okie dokie. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.